Type 1 diabetic acrobat Leah Orleans reacts to the Boston Medical Center's YouTube video of how to inject insulin with a pen and a needle. Hi, my name is Leah Orleans. I'm a professional acrobat and comedian, and I tour the world doing a comedy acrobatic circus show called Tiny Girl Big Show. You might have seen me from videos like this, or videos like that, or maybe at your local Renaissance fair, and I love what I do, but I am also type 1 diabetic. Type 1 diabetic means that my body does not produce enough insulin on its own, so I have to inject it myself. I was diagnosed later in life when I was 28 years old, and I was told that my pancreas would never work again. I was told this by an endocrinologist, which is like a metabolic doctor. It's probably no surprise to anybody, but our medical system is so absolutely fucked that I was never really given the right instruction on how to inject insulin. I was suddenly told, hey, you're gonna have to inject insulin into your own body over 6 times a day, every day for the rest of your life, or you can get on a pump. But they didn't want to do that immediately, so I went straight to injecting. Now, my story is not unique. So many adults are diagnosed with diabetes every single day due to no fault of their own. This is organ failure. This has nothing to do with my diet or my exercise or how I take care of my body. This is genetic. You can learn more about how insulin works and how diabetes works in this video, where I use cardboard cutouts with my team on stage to explain the science behind insulin in a routine that I call Diet Buddies. But when my doctor sat me down and told me that I have diabetes, my eyes kind of glazed over, and I was never really taught properly how to inject insulin. I had to inject alone for the first time in my bed on video call with a friend of mine who was also diabetic and has used needles before. It comes through. Okay, so should I put it on top, or does it make a difference? Okay. It's so scary looking. Cool. Okay. So now I just put it in my body and I push the button. Yes, please do. I don't know. I'm alone, you know, so it's just nice to be supervised. That protects us. Okay. And then I just stick it in and I push the little purple button on the butt. I didn't even feel it. Okay. Thank you for your support. It really means the world. But I am not a medical professional. I don't know if it's really kosher for me to be teaching you how to inject either online. So I'm going to turn to the professionals and watch a YouTube video on how to inject yourself with insulin and react to that, hoping that you get to watch the video through me and maybe we can all learn something together, because I think nobody should have to do this alone. I am going to the Boston Medical Center's YouTube and clicking how to inject insulin with a pen and needle. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Mara, and I'm a certified
Hi,
diabetes educator here at Boston Medical Center. Today, I will be teaching you how to prepare
she's just like really
and
down
inject
to
insulin.
Insulin to educate is a medication
you.
She's like,
that
I just want to
prescribed
educate.
For people with diabetes. You may be prescribed insulin in a vial, and you will use a syringe to inject it.
No
it
vial
also
for
may
me.
be prescribed as a pen, and you will use a pen needle to inject it.
I am a pen person.
Instructions for injecting insulin with a pen and pen needle. Always start by washing your hands. If you take 2 insulins,
I don't wash my hands
check
every
the
time.
pen label to make sure it's the insulin
Yes,
you
don't take
intend
the
to
wrong
inject.
insulin. That's super
it's
important.
It's a good idea to write the date on the pen of when you first opened it.
Oh, that's so smart.
As it is only good for 28 days.
I never do that.
Take
I just
the
guess.
cap off of the pen and wipe the tip with alcohol.
I'm learning that I'm a bad diabetic, but I'm also learning that this is stuff that I should have
Choose
known
one
before.
pen needle.
Okay.
Tear the paper off and keep the needle in its safety cap. Screw the pen needle onto the pen.
Hold on, Mara, you're going too fast. I need to wipe
turning.
it. Hold on, Mara, hold on.
Take the white safety cap off
I've never
and remove
wiped
the
my
colored
cap
needle
before.
cover.
I've been doing this for years and I've never wiped.
Perform an air shot by dialing to 2.
Okay.
Hold the pen up
I
and away
cried
from you.
in the
Push
pharmacy
injection
when I
button
learned how
and look for a
expensive
drop of
these needles
insulin
are
on the
and how
needle
many of them
tip.
I need to use a day.
If you don't see a droplet, repeat this step. Your
Okay,
needle
prime
may
it.
be
I learned how to
bent if
prime
no
this
insulin
from
comes
a
out, and you
Instagram
should
video
replace
of
it
a guy
with a
talking
new
about
pen
priming
needle.
his insulin. And I was
Repeat
like, oh!
this step until you see the droplet form.
Twist, droplet. Let's see if we can get droplet.
Turn the dial to the
Oh,
correct
there it goes.
dose of insulin. For this example, we will use 10 units. Wipe
gonna
the skin
use
with an
2
alcohol pad.
units.
Dry off any
Oh my god! Why does he
And
look
with an
like that?
alcohol
Oh! Why?
Dry off
Poor,
any excess
poor,
alcohol on
poor
your skin
diabetic
before
dummy.
injecting.
Oh, Jesus.
Do not inject
To
through
wipe
clothing.
again? I never
Pinch a
wipe
fold
twice.
of your skin between your thumb and
Flip my
finger.
stomach.
With your other hand, hold the pen at a 90-degree angle and insert
Jeez,
the
she
pen
freaking
with one
stabbed
quick
him with
motion.
so much effort.
It helps to
I'm
hold
gonna
the pen
not
like you're
stab with
giving
that
a
much
thumbs
effort.
up and
Fold
push
of
the pen
skin.
injection button with your thumb. Push the injection button at a moderate and steady pace until the insulin is fully
Keep the needle in your
injected.
skin for a count of
Keep
10.
the needle in your skin for a
What?
count of 10.
That's
Then you can pull it out of your
much
body.
longer than I've ever done this.
Remove the needle
Large
from
white
the
cover.
pen by replacing the large white cover and unscrew it. Dispose of your used pen needle in a safe sharps container. Never leave the needle on your pen.
I definitely
Doing so
never
can result
leave
in
the needles
leakage
on my
or air
pens.
bubbles. For more information on how to properly rotate your injection sites for both syringe and pen needle delivery, watch the animated insulin video on the website
Wow.
bmc.org/diabetes.
Well, that was significantly more educational than
Thank you for watching.
anything that I
For more
got when I
information,
got
please
diagnosed.
talk to your
So, thanks,
diabetes
Mara.
care team.
That was nice. Why is this hard? Why shouldn't we? Why is it so? Why do I have to go to a YouTube video to learn how to give myself life-saving medication? I don't know. It feels just a little weird. Let me see what the comments say. OMG, I've been using my pen wrong. Right, same, buddy. Wow, that looks so terrifying. The whole dramatic stabbing thing. I feel the same. I don't like the fact that they want you to waste very expensive insulin by priming. Yeah, that's a really good point. I agree that it's kind of frustrating to waste insulin when I'm priming my needle, but I also find that if I don't prime the needle and I inject air bubbles, I'm not actually getting the amount of insulin in my body that I need. Wow, well, that was exciting and semi-informative and a little bit jarring. Please talk to your doctor and ask for more information if you have any questions about how to handle your diabetes or the diabetes of somebody that you love. I think the biggest thing that was surprising to me when I started injecting was how painless it actually is. These needles are so tiny. They're so absolutely small. They can't even show up on this screen. That's how small they are. They're not anything close to the size of the needles you get when you get a flu shot or a COVID shot. It's so much less painful than anything like that. So try not to be afraid. You're going to get used to it. The first few months are really hard, but then the routine kind of kicks in.